Hello and welcome to the History of Alien. Today's episode we're going to be covering Ash, and here we go. Ash was a Hyperdyne System Model 120-A2 synthetic that was created for Weyland Company in the early part of the 22nd century. Ash was later switched into the Nostromo's roster by the company to oversee a specific retrieval mission, thereby replacing another science officer from the roster 2 days before the Nostromo departed Thedus. In 2122, the Nostromo's onboard computer mother intercepted a distress beacon originating from the planetoid LV-426 within close proximity to the ship. The crew members were awakened prematurely from their hypersleep. Ash was able to convince the crew to investigate the mysterious signal emanating from LV-426 by using the Weyland Company protocol as an excuse. Ripley became suspicious of him when he broke quarantine protocol, allowing Kane, Dallas, and Lambert to re-enter the Nostromo while the facehugger was attached to Kane. Ash and Captain Dallas attempted to pull the facehugger from Kane's face, but the creature tightened its grip around his neck. Ash later tried with a laser scalpel to remove one of the digits from the creature, but it caused it to bleed acid that ate through several floors of the ship. He later called Dallas down to the infirmary to inform him that the creature had released itself from Kane's face. Dallas, along with Ripley and Ash, looked for the creature around the infirmary, and the creature landed on Ripley, dead. Ash later dissected the creature, which was interrupted by Ripley, and was growing annoyed by her questions. Ash later informed Captain Dallas that Kane's condition changed, and that he was now conscious. After Kane was visited by the crew, Dallas told the crew that he would get the last meal before going back to hypersleep. Ash joined the crew for the last meal and was present when Kane went into convulsions and helped restrain him. As Ash and the others restrained Kane, a creature ripped out of his chest, killing him. As Parker was going to kill the creature, Ash talked Parker out of killing it. Before the crew could catch it, the creature escaped into the ship. After the crew came up with a plan to catch the creature, Ash developed a motion tracker to find it easier. The crew split up into two teams, Ash being with Dallas and Lambert. Ash later heard that the creature grew to at least the size of a man and that it had attacked Brett and took him into the vents. Ash was later paired up with Ripley when Dallas volunteered to go into the ducts to flush the creature out and blow it out at an air dock. As Dallas made his way through the ducts, a signal came up on the tracker, and Lambert yelled at Dallas to get out of there as the signal was moving towards him. Unfortunately, the creature got Dallas in the air ducts, and all Parker found was his incinerator. After the alien killed Dallas, Ripley discovered through the ship's computer mother that Ash had been given special orders by the Weyland Corporation to ensure the return of the alien to the company's laboratories, even at the expense of the crew. When confronted by Ripley, Ash attacked her. He was hit in the head by Parker, and the force almost completely severed his head. It was at this point that Ash was revealed to be an android. After suggesting that the crew would not survive the aliens' attacks and giving them his sympathies, Ash was destroyed by Parker using a flamethrower. Due to his betrayal of the crew, Ripley harbored a deep distrust and hatred for androids that would stay with her for decades later. She would later take the hatred she had for Ash out on another synthetic, Bishop. By 2179, inhibitors were in place to prevent such synthetics from malfunctioning and harming or letting harm come to another human. Background information. Dan O'Bannon's original script treatment for Alien did not include Ash. The producers felt that the film needed a secondary story element, so they added a subplot of Ash, the android who ultimately betrays the crew. O'Bannon was displeased with this, feeling that it was a cheap gag and disingenuous to his original vision. He referred to the new material as suffering from Russian spy syndrome. Like all synthetics that appear in the film, Ash follows an alphabetical name pattern with regard to the film's release dates. First was Ash, second was Bishop, third was Call, and fourth was David. Ash's blood is colored water. Milk was not used as it would have gotten very smelly very quickly under the hot studio lights. Milk was used for the close-ups of his innards, along with pasta and glass marbles. Hey, thank you for watching The History of Alien. Special thanks to the Alien Anthology Wiki and all contributors for all information you heard today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you have, I thank you. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.